So this time I'm going to be explaining level 94. It is a survival class difficulty 3, which means it's unsafe, unsecure, and has a low entity count. Level 94 appears to be a large town, a floating castle and grass hills, but everything has a grainy effect, as if the place was crafted. As if this place was crafted. The main town is safe, with no entities during the day. This town has a big water fountain at the center, flowing with almond water. Almond water is stuff in the baCkROOms that helps you keep sane, and it tastes good. This town seems to be in the 1930s in a stop-motion type feel. This town has tiny houses with some furniture, mostly 1930 to 1950s. The town also has 1930s style cars and milk vans filled with almond milk. The town also has siren calls, which time to time say happy cartoony music. At this time, everything is safe until it turns night. The music will stop completely. At this time, the entity known as animations will start to appear and will attack violently if spotted. Other entities that appear are smilers, skin stealers, hounds, male death moths. There are also death rats, and they have evolved to look like a normal rat. These other entities are entities that you can find in almost every level of the baCkROOms, other than death rats. The grass hills of level 94 usually go on forever and is infinite. The only thing there are few strange cars parked in the middle of nowhere, and a water tower which seems to be contained with almond water. Which is strange about the hills is that random sets of furniture and even single rooms of a house can be found, or sometimes it's just a wall with furniture next to it. Above the hills you will see a floating castle, and it looks like a transparent mountain. This is the castle of the transparent mountain, which is one of the ways you can get out. Ooh, this is where level 94 can be really trippy for the human mind, so bring some almond water. This area has some reason will lose its cartoony effect on photos, which possibly means this level is losing its effect in the castle. This castle appears to be a strange funhouse area, and it is very bright in some rooms. You can find ball pits, playgrounds, and an animation studio with a miniature replica of its town. And its entities in this castle, the only entities that can appear are what we call Robo-Men. Their appearance is an old-style robot toy from the 1930s in an animated form, just like everything here. They seem to be guards of this castle and are hostile if they spot you interacting with any object in the castle. After wandering through the castle, which also seems to be infinite, you will find a large doorway that will lead to the throne room. In this room, you will find the entity known as the Animated King, which I've already talked about that. At first, he doesn't seem hostile, but in fact control you. You can soon become part of the animations, but he will first put you through a test of withstanding your own nightmares in an animated form. Again, if you happen to succeed, he will let you out in a burst of light. You will either be sent out of the castle to the town or one of the main levels. These are some bases. The Meg hasn't found any outposts in this level, so there are none. To enter, you must be in level the end, which is not the end. It's a trick that can lead you to an actual end, but no, I'm not talking about that. And you can successfully escape and make your way to the hub. Once there, a rectangular shaped hole will appear on the ground. The random area of the hub, and will get close very soon after entering. But slowly, to exit, you must complete either the animated king's trial, and to get in a random level, or some houses will lead to level 7, level 9, and level 53. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about an entity here, which is entity 32, animations. Animations are one of two entities that inhabit level 94. They are hostile creatures that have the appearance of stop-motion characters. So I already went through all of that. These are some behaviors that it has. When nighttime comes in level 94, the animations will come out and begin to search for wanderers or anything that does not appear animated. When they see someone that is not animated, they will attempt to kill them in whatever way is easier for their body type. Claymation characters will drown them in clay, while more plastic or wooden characters will use blunt force. These entities do not exhibit high intelligence, so your best chances of survival come from hiding from them. The exception to Robo-men inside of the transparent mountain, which are highly aware of their surroundings. All animations in the level are extremely strong, which they come from people who do not complete the king's trial. And they look choppy because they're animated with strings. And that's it.